1250 FM 99.3 KNSI, taking you home with VoigtJohnson Real Estate every Thursday morning at 7:23. Saturday afternoon at 12:53. Remember to start that home search at VoigtJohnson.com. Heidi, good morning.
Good morning.
Today we're going to talk about my favorite thing, relationships.
Same.
Right?
Same.
And I don't care who it is, what it is that you need a guy or a gal for, the relationship is what it's all about.
I believe that.
Let's talk about the importance of that when it comes to finding a realtor, buying a house, selling a house.
Well, for me this morning I've been thinking about relationships and how that goes hand in hand with just having gratitude with, what you do for a living and how you live your daily life. And so it's one of the first messages I got this morning was from a seller. It's about their year anniversary of being in their home. And she texts me and she's just like, I just still love my view and thank you for helping us find this house. And then the second part of her text is, if I give you the number of my old neighbor, could you help them out with the situation? They're not ready to sell, but they have some questions.
Sure.
So twofold, right, within this simple text message that you wake up to is that, they're still so happy and they attribute some of that happiness and gratitude to the work that you put into it. Mm-hmm. And then the second thing is because they trust you, they're very much willing to pass your name on to another person, which in turn creates another relationship.
And how does that make you feel, Heidi?
Really good. Time invested, and that's the thing with this profession. It is a daily grind of putting the goals and dreams of other people in your mindset and working to make that happen for them. And that's any service industry. It might be, if you're selling shoes, it might be a shorter window of time that you're making somebody happy about what they're going to be walking out in. But with homes, the refresher of that is that you continually run into people and they're happy about the decisions they made.
Sure. Now, your second note here says trust is established for future transactions.
For sure.
Isn't it great to be able to trust someone that you're doing business with?
For sure. And that goes two ways. I mean, you have to trust people that you're working for as well. So when we get those calls back and somebody said, yeah, we're just thinking about maybe doing this, and usually the second transaction that you do with somebody is a little bit more involved because it's not one and done, or it's not just a listing and they're going to buy something real quick. It's usually a little bit more involved because as people buy and sell, usually the level of what they're going to buy or what they're going to buy is going to be different. So, the second transaction in those trust relationships, a lot of times it's a longer process because you're looking for something more specific.
Plus, it's fun for you to see how they have progressed up the ladder.
For sure.
Right? Congratulations all the way around.
Exactly. Or like even when people are downsizing and they're going to go, we want something smaller, but we don't want to sacrifice too much, but we're going to buy something in Arizona. Right. Those are good stories.
The service of investing yourself into the goals of others.
Yes.
Explain.
Yes. Well, I kind of alluded a little bit of that is that in order to really service somebody, you have to know what they're trying to achieve. And part of being an agent is really that somebody just wants an accountability partner, right? Yeah. They want somebody to bounce those ideas off. Ultimately, all the decisions that a buyer or seller makes is up to them. But having that person that's got some experience doing it all the time to kind of be their accountability person is a big deal. But if you're not taking the time to ask questions and know what that person's story is, how can you really serve what they need? Yeah,
exactly. How can you find their perfect home?
Yeah,
exactly.
and where yesterday I'm sitting in on a property and it's acreage and it's got some buildings and looking at it and going, this is the best one we've seen, and I know that it is because I know what this person is seeking. Right. And somebody else might come out to it and say, this isn't what I want, but this is what this person wants. And that's the big win when you find the person that you're working for, what they want.
You know what? Listening is a key, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is one of my faves also. Walking alongside other professionals who have that mentality has a profound impact. You surround yourself with successful, good people. You are going to be more successful and a better person.
Exactly. And what you will find, I believe, in central Minnesota is that, the agents at Voigt Johnson and then the agents in general that do well in this industry in central Minnesota think that way.
Yep.
Their goals are to make the dreams of the people they're working with happen first and be accountable for all those decisions that they might be making and the risks that come with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the people before the paycheck. And the people that we get to work with that think that way, that impacts my profession in a positive way.
That is the secret of success. I don't care anywhere. The numbers take care of themselves.
They do.
You're not out there to sell something. You're out there to make somebody's life perfect.
Yeah.
Right?
Or better.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Home ownership is one of the most thrilling experiences, and that is the truth. There's no doubt about that. And the feel that it is so attainable still for so many people is something to be grateful for as well. You can make it happen.
Yeah, we can make that happen, and I think that it's October, or it's all about Halloween. But as we ease our way into November, people start talking about gratitude a lot. I think that one of the things I say a lot when I'm working with people is that sounds like a first world problem, and we have a lot of first world problems that we talk about, right?
Yeah,
And the fact that people can still purchase a home and call themselves a homeowner at so many different scales of income and background, that's not like that everywhere.
Right.
So there should be some gratitude with that. And I think that, we always want to continue as a community to make that attainable to as many people as possible.
Oh, couldn't agree more. How do we do that with VoigtJohnson Real Estate?
You can give us a call at 320-774-2400, or our website is voigtjohnson.com.
Taking you home with VoigtJohnson Real Estate. Heidi, thank you.
Thank you.